Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, back to my boxing. Now, man, some big news, man. They talked to one of the epitome stars of Rocky, the Rocky series, Sylvester Stallone, and they basically asked him if Deontay Wilder should be in Creed, and in the whole Rocky series, and Sylvester Stallone was down for it, man. Now, this is crazy stuff, man. Deontay Wilder has already been in multiple shows before. He's been in a show called Billions. He's on a reality TV show. He was in Wilding Out before with my boy. Jesus Christ, what's his name? Ah, forgot the rapper's name. Forgot the rapper's name. But he was in Wilding Out before. The main host. God, I can't think of the guy's name right now. But man, TMZ just reported that they talked to Sylvester Stallone, man, and he's down. They're down for having Deontay Wilder in Creed. Now, I'm gonna get into quotes for you guys. I'm gonna get into quotes exactly what they said. Now, this is a quote from TMZ. They said we actually talked to Sylvester Stallone about it, and Sly was more than down, saying he thinks Wilder could actually nail the role if given the chance. Fast forward to now, we spoke to Wood Harris, the man who plays Duke's son, Apollo Apollo and Rocky's trainer from the old movie, and he says the best part for Creed 3 is the Clubber Lang's son angle, but you need Wilder. Adonis needs to fight Wilder, Mr. T's son. Guys, this could happen. Stallone has a long history of pitting real boxers in his movies, from Tommy Morrison to Antonio Tarver to Florian Big Nasty Martinier, who played Drago's kid in the last movie. So, man, there you guys have it, man. It's been a thing to actually have these fighters, real fighters, in these movies. And apparently they're saying Mr. T's son could be Deontay Wilder, who actually ends up fighting Adonis. So, this would be a really big deal, man. They actually talk about in this article, they actually talk about him starring in the movie. So he's not gonna have a guest appearance. He's gonna be like a premiere uh, person in the movie. That means it's gonna be a pivotal role. You know, that's a really big deal, and I'll be really excited to see Deontay Wilder because he'll basically get. Uh, I mean, this can be his big break in boxing. Rocky has always been a pivotal role in the boxing series in America. Out of all boxing series in America, you know, Rocky is by far the biggest and really the most notable movie that's portraying American boxers. Now, that being said, man, Deontay Wilder is the heavyweight champion of the world, and this is a really big deal for Deontay Wilder because, I mean, he represents American boxing, heavyweight boxing, at least at this point of his career, and to have him in this movie, it would basically instantly make his name a classic, and it would basically, oh, we will always remember the Creed movie, and we'll say Deontay Wilder. So this is a really big deal, man. It will definitely boost the sales of Sylvester Stallone's movie. You need to have legitimate fighters to give it legitimacy. Now, if you guys didn't know, man, if you guys watched the last Creed movie, he even had Andre Ward in his last movie. You know, he played a role in the movie. Andre Ward was in the movie. Gabriel Rosado was in the movie. And yeah, man, that was a big deal. You know, Gabriel Rosado was actually beating up Creed for a little bit. Creed came back and won it, but you know, it was a good movie, man. It was good. Gabriel Rosado played his part really well. Adonis Stevenson. Um, Andre Ward played his part really well, and I think Deontay Wilder can play his part really well because he can just be himself, you know. So, you know, I think this would be a really big deal. You know, back in the day, Rocky was about like the white guy becoming a heavyweight champion, but nowadays with Floyd Mayweather dominating for so long, you know, it's basically focused more on the black fighters, and you know, it's about the money now, it's about the fashion and everything like that. And with Deontay Wilder, he's the epitome of that because he's an undefeated heavyweight champion, basically mostly knockouts. So they basically did like a 180, and now it's a new generation. Instead of like a Rocky type thing, they're focusing on the black fighters of America, and this is a really big deal because this is basically a change in the whole dynamic of Rocky series, and you know it basically is moving on to the next generation of boxers. So Deontay Wilder, I think he'll play a phenomenal role in this whole thing. You know, I mean, in these kind of movies, like if you ever watch a action movie, the lead guy doesn't need to talk much anyway. Watch a movie like Jet Li. Watch Jet Li. He barely speaks any English, but it's an action movie. Everything happens around him. You know, you could do the same thing with Deontay WIlder. He doesn't need many lines to know what's happening around him. You know, to actually get the plot moving. If you're actually watching the action movies, most of them, especially if they're American and they're not subtitled, most of the action movies, most of the people who are the actual stars of the movie, they don't speak too good English. You know, so Deontay Wilder doesn't need too many lines to actually become a superstar in America, at least action wise. You know. That being said, man, I think this is a really big deal. This can definitely be a game changer for Wilder, and it can instantly make him $100 million fight every fight. I mean, anyone he fights can be $100 million fight if this movie blows up, which I think it will, because Rocky is just a worldwide series. It has a far reach more than America. It's just global. So man, let me know how you guys feel about it though, man. I think this is a really big deal. The Rocky series is definitely the classic series of American cinema, you know. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.